We have officially crossed over the halfway point for Operation Grand Heist, and with just over 30 days left before our next operation goes live, there's actually still a lot of upcoming content updates and new features left on the table, meaning these next couple of weeks are going to be packed full of content and surprises. And with that, today we're breaking down what's left for Operation Grand Heist and what we can expect to see in the coming days and weeks leading into Operation number 4. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. If you're new here and you'd like to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 4 related, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when a new video goes live. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, definitely drop a like on it, give it a big old thumbs up, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into what exactly lies ahead in the remaining weeks of our Grand Heist operation. For starters, we know that Operation number 4 is going to be going live on Tuesday, April 30th for PlayStation 4, and then 1 week later on May 7th for Xbox and PC. And between then and now, each one of our major game modes actually has quite a few things left on deck. Starting over in multiplayer, according to the Grand Heist roadmap, which was released back when the operation launched, throughout the season we'd end up seeing Infected, Barebones, Prop Hunt, Fracture, and a few other modes all added into the game. And now, a little over halfway through the operation, this roadmap has really turned into more of a checklist, if you will, as we can actually cross off some of the things we've already seen and narrow it down to what's still left on the table. That said, Fracture came to the game a few weeks back as Stockpile, or St. Patrick's Stockpile, during the Shamrock and Awe event, and of course, most recently, with the 1.16 update, we saw the debut of the Barebones No Specialist game mode as well, so that is 2 out of 5 options checked off the list there. And per the 1.16 update preview livestream that Treyarch held earlier on this week, we also know that we have the Infected mode coming up in the very near future as well, followed by a brand new game mode in Deathmatch Domination, which combines Team Deathmatch and Domination into one game mode, which allows for kills and holding various flag positions to both count towards the overall score progression. And with that all out of the way, that then leaves Prop Hunt to round out things later on in the operation, and with only 5 or so weeks remaining in Operation Grand Heist, I would say come this Tuesday, we'll probably end up seeing the Barebones mode stay in the featured playlist role just because of how anticipated this mode was compared to everything else we've seen so far. But then the Tuesday after that, aka April 9th, I would say we could potentially see either Infected or Deathmatch Domination make their way into the game, and whichever one doesn't appear that week will likely follow suit the week after that. And then finally on the 23rd, we could eventually see Prop Hunt added in as well. Keep in mind though, the order of these modes is definitely subject to change. By no means is what I just specified there, solidified and guaranteed. Those deductions and assumptions were simply made based off of Treyarch's wording in their live stream, saying that Infected would be coming up very soon, presumably first up out of the remaining ones we have left. And with no mention of Prop Hunt ever even coming up in the stream, it just seems like that would be the last one to debut out of all the modes we still do have left up on deck. On top of that, we can also expect some more black market updates in the coming days and weeks, as we should have at least one more special order that contains a 5% tier boost, since the tier boost does specify that the boost can stack all the way up to a maximum of a 25% boost. And seeing as we only have 4 special orders available right now with a 5% boost included in them, that leaves one remaining special order to contain our final tier boost, capable of allowing players to achieve that maximum boost of 25%. Now, as far as what exactly this special order is going to feature, that is still unconfirmed. However, we do know the Misty Blackout character is still MIA, and prior to her being removed from the Blackout character screen, it did specify that Misty would be unlocked through the black market, leaving players to assume she's going to be a purchasable character, like what we saw in the past with, I believe, Ultimus Richtofen and Ultimus Takeo as well. Now, I for one would much prefer to see Misty unlocked through a character quest or something grindable rather than through COD points, but from the evidence we have so far, I would say Misty will likely come to the game through either a special order or even an individual purchase, but again, no confirmation has been set there for that as of yet. Alongside Misty, we also have the leaked Mini 14 sniper rifle, or Vendetta Sniper, as it's known in Zombies, that is still yet to be released for who knows what reason. Of course, the Mini 14 was leaked alongside the Demo Hammer Melee and the Zero-G Cordite Mastercraft, and it is now the only remaining leaked item from that batch of leaks that we have yet to see introduced into the game. And this is where things get really interesting, because everybody and their mother thought we were going to see some kind of contraband stream event introduced that would feature the Mini 14 at the final tier, similar to how we saw the Cap 45 come to the game through the Barbarians event. Obviously though, no such contraband stream event has been added to the game so far, and that's not to say one won't be coming in the upcoming days, but outside of a new tier-based event, we haven't seen any ranged weapons added to the game in any other kind of fashion. Triple play bundles have only featured either Mastercraft variants or melee weapons, reserves are limited to cosmetic variants, and we have not seen any DLC weapons available for direct purchase through the Blackjack shop, leaving a contraband stream event to be the most likely way the Mini 14 will make its way into the game. Now, typically the events in the past have lasted about 20 days in length, and with that in mind, I would say that maybe perhaps on April 9th, that being a Tuesday, or maybe even Wednesday, April 10th, we could actually end up seeing a new mini event added into the game that would end up concluding simultaneously alongside Operation Grand Heist then on April 30th. Once again though, that is just some simple speculation and assumptions based off of previous events and leaked files. There is no confirmation set there, but logically I feel like really a new mini event stream is the only way we'd see the Mini 14 added in, unless of course Activision and Treyarch change up things and actually add in a ranged weapon available for purchase, and in that case I do not see the community being too happy. Regardless though, switching focus over to Blackout for now, things really don't slow down at all when it comes to interesting and promising updates. We know, thanks to the Grand Heist reveal trailer, that the Mob of the Dead Island, or Alcatraz, is going to be coming to the game at some point this season. Alongside that, the same brief teaser that shows Alcatraz on the map also depicts a very dark map, or a night mode map, coming to the game as well, and with the spring update, the map is officially in a dusk setting with the sun beginning to dip below the horizon. In the same 1.16 update preview stream that I referenced earlier, Vandahar did actually mention that all of the Blackout hot droppers would be in for a treat with an incoming update, but he really did not go into any details outside of that very vague statement. But all things considered, that reference seems to be a very clear connection to the Alcatraz location, which has also been teased outside of the original trailer with the addition of the Icarus Plain in the northwest corner of the ocean. But just like with the game modes over in multiplayer, a solid confirmed release date is still MIA, so we really don't know exactly when Alcatraz will be coming to the game. Vaughn did say that this new update would be capping off Grand Heist, which really makes it seem like it'd be coming in the final few weeks of the operation, which pretty much leaves any Tuesday between now and April 23rd up for grabs. And that's really where I think things kind of get a little bit messy. When we take a look back at our previous operations, the map updates have always happened at the very start of the operations, and it's typically one big map update per operation. But with Grand Heist, obviously we had the addition of Ghost Town at the very start, and now it seems like we're going to be getting Alcatraz at the very end, and that poses the question, what exactly is going to happen when Operation number 4 launches? And the way I'm looking at it is, it basically boils down to two potential situations. One, we end up getting Alcatraz added to the map maybe 2 to 3 weeks before Operation 4 goes live. And then when Operation 4 does launch, we end up getting yet another map update and potentially another new location added to the map. So this could boil down to actually getting 2 new map updates or 2 new locations within the span of 3 to 4 weeks even, which would be pretty crazy and definitely unprecedented as far as Blackout updates go. But then we've got our other situation where perhaps we see Alcatraz added to the map with 2 to 3 weeks left in Grand Heist. But then when Operation 4 rolls around on April 30th, because Alcatraz is still such a new location, you know, it'd only be 2 to 3 weeks old at that time, we don't actually see any new map update or new area added to the game because they don't want to ruin the hype of Alcatraz being so new and so fresh. Either way, we do know that Alcatraz is coming to the game prior to the conclusion of Operation Grand Heist, but when you look past Operation Grand Heist further into the future towards the launch of Operation 4, things really do get tricky because we don't really know a whole lot about what's to come for future map updates. We'll table this for now though because we don't really have a whole lot of facts outside of Alcatraz coming to the game, and with that, let's switch over to zombies to wrap things up for today. And here with zombies, unlike over in multiplayer and Blackout, things are a little bit more lackluster now since the Ancient Evil map has officially been released. Really, Ancient Evil, I guess, was the big selling point for zombies during Grand Heist, and now, according to the roadmap, the only things left on deck for zombies is the addition of the server pause and split screen pause features. There has also been some talk of a Dead of the Night gauntlet coming to the game soon, but that was not confirmed as coming within Operation Grand Heist, so there is a chance it could come within the next few weeks, but there's also a chance it could come out during Operation number 4. There is no guarantee for either scenario there. With that said though, as of right now, that is everything left for Operation Grand Heist, at least that we know of. big picture, across all 3 modes, we do actually have a lot coming up in the next 30 days or so. However, the lack of solidified dates for these upcoming editions does leave a few unanswered questions lingering in the background as of now. But as far as today's video goes, it is effectively concluded. If you guys enjoyed, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 4 related, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.